Johnny's Bar and Grill, Mexican and American cuisine with daily and weekly specials, juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, and more. 1519 West Highway 150 in Lincolnton.
Good evening. This is the WHKY News for Friday, April 4th. I'm Ralph Mangum. Watch the WHKY News on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 on channel 14.2. You can also find us online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. In today's top stories, the North Carolina Department of Commerce is providing funds that local workforce development boards may use to help businesses minimize the damage from layoffs caused by Hurricane Helene. Area counties are among those eligible for funding. Rob Eastwood has the details.
The Hurricane Helene Business Edge Fund offers $500,000 in grant funding for local workforce boards in counties affected by Hurricane Helene. There are 3 counties in this region that are eligible for this funding. These funds help communities retain jobs and businesses. The Hurricane Helene Business Edge Fund is managed through the Governor's Rapid Response Program at the North Carolina Department of Commerce's Division of Workforce Solutions, or DWS. Workforce development boards in the region may apply to DWS for funding and then may provide grants of up to $10,000 each to eligible businesses and community-based organizations. Employers located in one of the critical business disruption counties will be eligible to apply to their local workforce board. To apply, businesses must have been in operation for at least 2 years, be current on unemployment insurance taxes, and be in good standing with the Internal Revenue Service. Eligible counties include Caldwell, Burke, and Watauga. You can get much more on this by going to this story at our website, WHKY.com. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. WHKY's Arianna Mack has information on a new resource available for Caldwell County residents impacted by Helene.
That is true, Ralph. Caldwell County now has a one-stop resource center to connect individuals, small businesses, and private nonprofit groups impacted by Tropical Storm Helene with disaster recovery resources. Individuals can access a range of recovery resources from state and federal agencies. The deadline to apply for FEMA assistance is next Monday, April 7th. In addition, individuals can receive answers to questions and assistance with appeals through N.C.D.O.T emergency management. Services also include assistance with the SBA loan process, help working through challenges caused by the storm, and identifying available resources through the N.C. Disaster Case Management Program, and assistance applying for private property debris removal. The Resource Center is located on the 3rd floor of the Health and Human Services Building, located at 2345 Morganton Boulevard in Lenoir, and is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. The North Carolina Department of Transportation recently awarded a $4.8 million contract to improve nearly 21 miles of Catawba County roads. Contractor Maymead Inc. will mill, resurface, and rebuild shoulders on NC-10 from Startown Road to US 321 Business, covering about 2.6 miles. Any lane closures will be restricted to overnight hours. The contractor can begin anytime. The contract also includes similar improvements to 53 sections of secondary roads throughout the county. Maymead has until fall 2026 to complete the project. Frye Regional Medical Center has announced the appointment of Tim Kagle as Vice President of Operations. In his new role, he will oversee the hospital's operational strategies, drive efficiencies, and continue to foster a high standard of patient and family-centered care. Mr. Kagle has more than 27 years of experience in healthcare administration. Before joining Frye Regional, he most recently served as Vice President of Surgical Services and President of the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center's Rehabilitation Network. Mr. Kagle has also worked at hospitals in Greenwood, South Carolina, Mount Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and Birmingham, Alabama. Mr. Kagle earned a Master of Business Administration from Troy University and a bachelor's degree in Business Administration from the College of William and Mary. Over the next 2 months, Hickory firefighters will conduct their annual hydrant inspection and maintenance program throughout the city's service area. There are more than 2,000 hydrants in the city. The process will take several months to complete. Firefighters and public utilities personnel will work in close proximity to busy streets. Motorists in Hickory are encouraged to reduce their speed and exercise caution when traveling near work areas. For more information, call Hickory Public Utilities 828-323-7427 or call Battalion Chief Jeff Hoyle 828-323-7420. There are 3 meetings next week involving Hickory boards and commissions. At noon on Tuesday, April 8th, the Parks and Recreation Commission will meet at the Highland Recreation Center. Also on Tuesday the 8th, the Recycling Advisory Board will meet at the Public Services Complex. That's at 7:30 p.m. And at 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday, April 9th, the Public Art Commission will convene at the Patrick Beaver Memorial Library. In the crime report, a man gets prison time in an Alexander County meth trafficking case, and we have an opium or heroin trafficking arrest in Iredell. In local sports, Jason Savage has a preview of weekend events in the Hickory Metro. In Community Focus today, it's time to talk about Merlefest. Plus, we have more from District Attorney Scott Riley. Partly cloudy with a high in the low 80s today, mid 80s tomorrow, and then there's a 60% chance of rain Sunday with the high in the upper 70s. We could see more rain Monday with a high only in the mid 60s. The rain will be gone by Tuesday, but it's going to be chilly with a high around 60 and a low Tuesday night in the mid 30s. Yeesh. Highs will remain in the 60s through Thursday, though we are not likely to see any more nights in the 30s. The latest forecast is always there for you at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You're watching the WHKY News.